Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. I'm here about to drive down the Yogi Bhajan Memorial Highway, which leads to what's called Hacienda de Guru Ramdas, which is the 3HO headquarters here. It also houses the headquarters for SikhNet, and it's been about 9 years or so since Gursant Singh came here, and he made a video to show exactly what was inside these facilities. So I wanted to go check it out and see if they still have their paintings up and what else is going on in this complex. I've actually been here one time before, but I'll tell you a little bit more about that as I get there. So, alright. Wish me luck. Okay, so I'm through the gates of the Akal Security area. I'm actually super nervous right now, which I shouldn't be, but I know how this organization handles things they don't like in the past. I know they framed people. When Gursant Singh showed up at one of their events, they asked him to leave, which is not a big deal, but still. I don't know if they know who I am, but I want to go and get a little video. If I don't get video, though, I'll definitely be taking some pictures. Hopefully, I'll be inconspicuous and stealthy. Already we see Akal Security is here, SikhNet is here, SikhNet headquarters, Sikh Dharma of New Mexico, and 3HO New Mexico. There are a few cars around. I haven't seen really anybody. Here comes one man with an umbrella. I don't know, but I'll probably wait until he leaves, and then I'll go inside. Okay, so I went up to the door of the Gurdwara. It was locked, but I rang the doorbell. Nervously, I rang the doorbell. Nobody answered, so I thought I'd come pay a visit to this brass statue. It's still here. There are offerings there, and then we have the American flag and the 3HO version of this Sikh Khanda. There's these yellow and white stripes, and then as you approach the Gurdwara, you can see still we have this smaller golden statue of Sri Chand, and can't really see inside too much. I wish I could go inside. I don't know if there's anybody here, but nobody answered the door. There's a camera to see like who's standing here, but there's a keypad. I'm guessing everything is probably looking about the same as it did from 2012 from Gursant Singh's video. why would they change anything? Everybody that comes here loves all this stuff. So that's a little look. As you could see what all is here, and we couldn't go inside, but that's okay. So across the street from the Gurdwara area, we have this Yogi Bhajan compound, I guess. He's got ostriches, he's got statues of lions and stuff. And we see here the Siri Singh Sahib, Chief Religious Administrative Authority of the Sikh Dharma Brotherhood, home of the Khalsa Council. So he's got his own special little painting there. That's sweet. He's got some horses, a big property. Then gonna head over here again across from the Gurdwara. Oh, I think I might be being followed. I'm not sure. No, okay. I'm nervous. So we have on this side, across from the Gurdwara, Shakti Lane. Shakti Lane is Hacienda Yoga. So I'm guessing they do some sort of yoga training here. They have a khanda in there. It says, that sign says, "You have just entered Hacienda de Guru Ram Das, the home of the Khalsa." I didn't know that the home of the Khalsa was here. While you're here, no guns, alcohol, blah, blah, blah. All good stuff. Wow, the home of the Khalsa in this dump in New Mexico. Who knew? Okay, so just to recap the video, I just wanted to share my short story about how I happened upon Hacienda de Guru Ram Das for the first time. So when I started learning about Sikhi, I also was learning about Kundalini Yoga at the same time. And as I said before, it didn't take me that long to figure out that there was some pretty big differences. But at first, my Kundalini Yoga teachers encouraged me to come to Solstice, to get a spiritual name, and to come to the women's camp here in Española. So I did sign up for the women's camp, and I got there early, so I got to see what Solstice was about. And so I set up my tent, and the next day the women's camp was supposed to start, and just everything I was observing, I thought this had nothing to do with Sikhi. Sikh religion isn't present here, other than the fact that most of the women were wearing turbans and had the last name Kaur. So, I mean, they presented as Sikh, but they were talking about Yogi Bhajan. Bhajan quotes were everywhere. And I just knew, like, this isn't Sikh. So I actually left. I lost a ton of money because you can't get a refund after the first day. I didn't care. I was like, this isn't the Sikh religion. This isn't what I want to learn about. This isn't anything I want to have to do with. But I did know about the Gurdwara there, and so I wanted to visit that. So I did visit it at that time. I saw the statues of Sri Chand. I didn't know who it was at that time. I thought it was Lord Shiva without all of his Shiva accoutrement, but now I know. And that's still there, and they're still making offerings to that, to those statues. Yeah, Bhajan almost seamlessly combined his religion, Sikh Dharma, with Sikhi. But if you study a little bit, the differences are obvious. I think it's actually really cruel for people to still continue and try and make people think that Sikh Dharma is Sikhi, because it's not. So why not just admit that? And he knew that calling his own special different religion Sikh Dharma would confuse people. Like, he knew that, and that's really deceitful. Messed up. So alright, that's it. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.